we had opened up a brand new food pantry in Atlanta, where I'm from, and we had a woman that was coming through, and we were helping her. It was a client choice food pantry, so we were walking with her and helping her choose. And we had a cabinet, a refrigerated cabinet that we had cakes and those kind of things in, because the local supermarket had donated them to us, and we always made those available to people. And this woman came up to that cabinet, that free refrigerator cabinet, and she started crying. And we were like, oh, what happened? What did we do? And she started sobbing, and she said, tomorrow is my daughter's birthday, and I never thought I would be able to afford to have a cake for her birthday. So we got her the cake, and then we went to the warehouse and we got a bicycle for her to give her daughter for her birthday. And it was just something that, when she left, we all looked at each other and said, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about.
Well, one little girl, she came up when she was 10 years old, and she had a cleft lip and a cleft palate. And I wish I could send, well, I have them, but the before and after pictures. And so when I examined her, I didn't want to hurt her feelings by bringing notice to the cleft. So when I finished examining her, I said, honey, I said, have you ever heard of braces? And she shook her head, yeah. And I said, well, we can do that here. I said, we can't, take everyone, but if you're interested, I might be able to get you in. Well, I'm the dental director, I can get them in. But if the kids aren't interested, even if the parents want it, they're not going to maintain it and everything. It's not, there's limited resources. And so she started to cry. And I thought I hurt her feelings. And the staff person said no. She said those are tears of joy. She thought this would never be possible for her. Then her mother came in, and her mother started to cry. We were all crying.
So I met this beautiful person who was in need. And when we got to her home, we could tell she was conserving every penny, because each room had a curtain to conserve the air conditioning in that room. And we visited with her, and she said, everybody that I've dealt with from St. Vincent de Paul has been so kind, like the people that answer your phones, or everybody is so kind. And I said, well, of course we are. Because for us, you are the face of Christ. We're meeting Jesus when we meet you. And she started to cry. And she said, no one has ever talked to me so kindly. As we were leaving, she said, I just have one more question. And I said, okay. And she said, can I join you? Can I help other people? I know I need help, but can I help somebody else? Because I want to be able to see Jesus.
Yeah, it's priceless. When you put your head on the pillow at night and you think, wow, how did God grant me the blessing to be part of this, and it truly is a blessing, yeah.
The encounters run the gauntlet, from the home visits that we do, the thrift stores that we operate, the food pantries that we operate. Each one of those is an opportunity for us to touch humanity, and for humanity to touch us, because our growth through that service is really the ultimate, most important thing that we do, is grow spiritually.